Let's just start with the obvious. Renting in Florida in 2025 is no longer just expensive, it's absurd on a cosmic level. The kind of absurd where you look at your bank statement and wonder if you accidentally paid rent for a mansion in Beverly Hills when you live in a 600 square foot box south of Orlando, because the numbers don't lie. The average rent statewide is now about $2,400 a month, which clocks in at 14% higher than the national average, and if you dig deeper, certain markets hit your wallet even harder. Orlando's one-bedroom averages $2,100, Jacksonville around $2,400. Even the median rent has shot up from $1,238 in 2019 to $1,719 in 2023, a jaw-dropping 39% increase in just a few years. More than 900,000 renter households earning below 60% of the area median income are now cost-burdened, meaning they spend over 40% of their income on rent, which is textbook. Your rent is so high, it's probably the reason your fridge is empty. And to make matters worse, we've seen a catastrophic decline, nearly 60%. Fewer units renting for under $1,000 a month over the past decade as luxury apartments boom, which means that if you're financially struggling, your options are disappearing faster than an open parking spot in Miami. This crisis is fueled by a perfect storm, Florida's population loading onto the state like it's a Black Friday sale while housing supply stays stuck in molasses, creating a scarcity-driven rent explosion that's as unfair as it is inevitable. Even the federal government has proposed caps, like Biden's national rent control idea, only sound half-baked because capping rent at 5% a year might stabilize markets theoretically, but historically such policies either push landlords to do nothing but minimally maintain properties or avoid renting altogether, and in Florida, affordability is not a policy tweak, it's a structural fix. Meanwhile, some pockets offer brief relief. Sarasota managed to drop average rent from $3,290 in January 2024 to $1,886 in January 2025, a 42.7% plunge thanks to pro-housing policies and relaxed zoning. But let's not celebrate too soon, because places like Boca Raton see shiny new developments that look affordable on paper, but charge $2,554 for 513 square foot artist housing units, making affordable workforce housing sound like a cruel joke. When you add in the cost of utilities, transportation, groceries, which are no longer a luxury but close to it, it's not just a game of budget Tetris. It is more like performing synchronized cartwheels on a tightrope over a pit of lava while juggling flaming rent checks. Imagine families working 2 jobs, kids foregoing college savings or abandoning homeownership dreams because they'd rather have a roof than ruin their credit. Then multiply that pain across hundreds of thousands of households, and that's what Florida's rent crisis looks like. So while some headline writer somewhere might confidently type rent prices slightly easing, casual readers should know that easing from $2,400 to $2,350 isn't a break. It's a high-stakes comedy set in which everyone's balance is still precarious. The only real reprieve would be a massive new supply of affordable units, rent assistance that actually reaches people, or some innovative housing policy that doesn't just shuffle the deck. They all remain urgently needed lifelines. Until then, Florida renters are trapped in a gilded cage, under the sun, but still broke, still hustling, and still hoping for a break that rental market forces just aren't giving.